Hi, my name is Lexa. Welcome back to my channel. Every December around Christmas time, I have this lovely tradition. I go to the theater to see a ballet performance, or at least I watch one on YouTube if I can't make it in person. I've been doing ballet my whole life, and I can tell you that this season specifically feels so nostalgic and so personal for me. So today I'm getting ready to go see the Nutcracker, obviously, and I'm gonna share something that I don't share quite often, and that's the things I really like about living in the United States. One of the biggest surprises for me was how friendly people are here, and not in a superficial way, but genuinely. People are ready to help you, people compliment you for no reason, and it really helped me to be more open to the world in general, and also it boosted my self-esteem a little bit. I would say that that's what changed my personality the most. I started smiling more, I started to be more open, like I already said, and I started complimenting other people. You know, it's just a different mindset. Now if I see a beautiful woman, I'm like, I gotta tell her that. What if she doesn't know? So I think it's just great that people spread this friendliness and generally good vibes here. You know, it's not nice to live in a grumpy culture like mine. I'm from Russia, so people there don't really smile, don't really talk to strangers. People are more reserved. So I really enjoyed here. At the same time, people don't really care how you look. Nobody is going to judge you. If you're not wearing any makeup, if you are having a really bad hair day, nobody literally cares. I feel like people here are focused so much on themselves, on their personal growth, on the way they look, on the way they feel, that they're not really there to judge you. It's just everybody's minding their own business. And I really appreciate that, because in Russia, you feel people staring at you all the time. You will be judged for everything, even if you look flawless. Now let's talk about more practical things. Food variety and variety in general here is insane. Grocery stores look like amusement parks, I'm telling you. The first time I went to a grocery store all by myself, I was looking at all the shelves with yogurts, and they were like 50 options. I was like, how am I supposed to decide if I'm the first time in the store looking at all these brands for the first time in my life? Like, I need to do a whole research on which yogurt to buy. Now I actually enjoy all this variety, but at first it was very confusing. The next one is affordable fashion. There are stores like TJ Maxx or Marshalls where you can find some gems. You just need to know what to look for, and if you have a very clear idea of what you are trying to find there, you can find some very good quality items. I know that some people are also into thrifting, and there you can find some unique items. I'm really not a big fan of thrift stores, but if you are, there are so many of them here. And you know, it's always nice to get a nice designer bag with a huge discount when you go to such stores. Alrighty, so that's my hairstyle. I don't know, it doesn't look like super curly, but I didn't go for curls. I like it. That was my first time using my new Dyson. My husband got it for my birthday because I asked him to. I don't know, I think it looks cute. So the next thing that I really enjoy about the US is seasonal decor. Starting in October, stores literally explode with fall decor and Christmas decor. Seeing all these pumpkins, ornaments, Christmas trees, it just warms my heart. It also gives me this feeling that I'm a part of something bigger, because everybody celebrates Thanksgiving and Christmas. You just feel like one piece of a puzzle. I love makeup, but I don't use a lot of makeup products, just like 4 or 5. I have very light foundation. It's not really foundation, it's, I don't know, makeup primer, but that's so lightweight and it's literally enough for me. I don't need more than that. Speaking about makeup, you can return anything in the US. Like, some people return old couches that are 7 years old. There was a recent case in Costco, which is just insane. But it's very, very convenient, and you can even return some makeup products, which I did 2 times. But one time I needed to return a hairspray. It just didn't work, so I was very grateful that I was able to just return it. But the very same day, at the very same Ulta store, I picked a lipstick. It was NARS, and I bought it. And when I was in the car, in the parking lot, I opened it, and the whole lipstick, the product, literally fell out. I was so embarrassed. So I drove off to another Ulta store because I thought that these people there would think like I'm an idiot, that I literally just returned one item, bought another one, and then returned it 5 minutes later. I was so embarrassed, but oh well. The next thing is price match, and I bought my MacBook Pro back in 2021, $300 off in a physical store, but just because Amazon had it on sale, I was able to price match it, and they did sell it to me $300 less. So here's my hair and makeup, and the last thing I want to mention is deliveries. First of all, it's very fast. You can literally have same-day delivery or 2-day delivery, which is a really short time when you think about that. But the best part is freedom from waiting at home. Back in Russia, people have to actually wait for a delivery person for literally the whole day. There would be no dedicated place to leave a package. That's why pickup locations are very popular in Russia, so people don't have to sit and wait at home. But here, it's like super convenient. Everything is made for customers. It saves so much time and mental energy. So I really appreciate this part. These are the things I genuinely love about the United States. That's probably not all. I literally put the scripts together in like a couple of minutes because they were off the top of my head. But there are more, and if you're interested, I can make part 2 of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next videos.